They had roadside empires and catchy jingles. They had parking lots packed on Friday nights, and then they vanished. Today, we're counting down 10 fast food chains that used to be everywhere in America and are now gone. Burger Chef. Before McDonald's owned the kids' meal, Burger Chef invented it. In the 1970s, this Midwest chain had over 1,200 locations, and its fun meal was doing exactly what the Happy Meal would later do: bundle a toy with a burger and fries. At its peak, Burger Chef was the second largest burger chain in the country, but a series of ownership changes and an acquisition by Hardee's in the mid-'80s wiped the name off the map for good. Howard Johnson's. Howard Johnson's wasn't just a chain. In the 1960s, it was America's largest restaurant company with close to 1,000 locations. It's the reason Hojo's became a road trip word everyone understood. But by the 2000s, only a handful remained, and the very last one, in Lake George, New York, quietly closed for good in 2022, ending a run of nearly a century. Horn and Hardart. Horn and Hardart ran the automat, coin-operated food windows in New York and Philadelphia where you'd drop in a nickel and a little glass door would pop open with a slice of pie or a sandwich. It was fast food before fast food was even a phrase. The very last automat in America served its final meal in 1991. Red Barn. You couldn't miss a Red Barn. The buildings literally looked like Red Barns. They served burgers, fried chicken, and one thing that felt way ahead of its time: an actual salad bar. Decades before that became standard. By the 1980s, though, Red Barn had completely disappeared from American roadsides. Kenny Rogers Roasters. Yes, that Kenny Rogers, the country music legend, co-founded this rotisserie chicken chain, and for a while in the 90s, it was everywhere. It even got a whole Seinfeld episode about it. Here's the twist: Kenny Rogers Roasters didn't really die. It's still thriving overseas, especially in Asia. It's just completely extinct in the US. Henry's Hamburgers. In the late 1950s and early 60s, this Chicago-based chain grew to over 200 locations, briefly outnumbering McDonald's. 10 burgers for a buck was the pitch, but Henry's was slow to adopt drive-through windows, and competition ate away at it through the 70s. Today, there's exactly one Henry's left on Earth, and it's not even in Chicago anymore. It's a single surviving location in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Doggie Diner. If you grew up in the Bay Area, you remember the heads. Giant 7-foot rotating Dachshund chef heads mounted outside every location. Doggie Diner served burgers and hot dogs and became one of the most recognizable pieces of California roadside kitsch in the 1950s and 60s. The chain itself is long gone, but a few of those iconic heads have actually been preserved as local landmarks. Pup and Taco. A hot dog and taco combo chain sounds like a fever dream, but Pup and Taco was real, and it built a loyal following across California and New Mexico. In 1984, Taco Bell bought up nearly the entire chain, folding most locations into its own brand almost overnight. Chi-Chi's. At one point, Chi-Chi's was the biggest Mexican restaurant chain in the country. Then in 2003, a Pennsylvania location was linked to the largest hepatitis A outbreak in U.S. history. Hundreds of people got sick, and several died. The chain never recovered and filed for bankruptcy the following year. Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. Named after the British actor known for playing butlers, this chain served up authentic London-style battered cod and grew past 800 locations by the late 1970s. Then the cod wars happened, a real fishing dispute between the UK and Iceland, and cod prices spiked. Arthur Treacher's never fully recovered. Today, only a handful of locations survive, all clustered in Ohio. 10 empires, all reduced to memories. Which one of these do you miss? Drop it in the comments.